Hello, hashtag Verse TV family, and welcome. It's week 184. I'm Aaron Mack, and I'm going to pass it off to my co host, Mr. Basic Complexity.
Hey everybody. All right. What I decided to do this week, switch it up, and now go with the new-ish song first. And for me, the new-ish song in Trippy, so it's a remake of an older song, but the new-ish song actually I like is the song Night and Day, the Quiet Storm version by Raheem Devon. Um, this is a new version of the song Night and Day, originally by Albie Shore. For those who remember, originally released in 1988. Um, and I personally always thought the song was good, and the fact that it was remade now for Gen Z, um, or Generation Z, should just to give them a hint of some of the music we had back in the day.
Giving them some educational throwbacks. So, my new-ish song, 2012 song from my favorite female singing group, SWV, I Missed Us, the title track from that comeback album that they have. And I remember I was so excited about this album because it was their first album back since 1997's Release Some Tension, you know? Now, in the meantime, I've been able to stay in love with Coco's solo albums and her gospel albums as solo artists as well, because they are also exceptional. When they came back in 2012, they came back with another exceptional project, and I love it. And also, since we're hashtag Verse TV, I have to shout this out. Coco's one of Coco's sons. I don't know if she has. I don't remember if she has multiple sons or what. But Coco has a son who is homosexual, and she was asked about it in an interview, and the interviewer was like, kind of, being messy or whatever. You know how interviewers can be sometimes, but we're not that way on Verse TV. Come on over. But you know, interviewers can be sometimes trying to be all messy. And Coco was like, I love my son. I love all of my son. And every part of him. And that's not some, what did she say? She said, that's my baby. She said, he's my baby. I love the whole him, every part of him. And I'm like, I know that's right, Coco. Yes, for being team ally. Yes. Anyway, all right, basic complexity.
Yeah, really quick before I talk about that, I believe I could be wrong, but I believe Coco only has one son. I think that was in her music video for her song, and I forget the name of it. What was
Sunshine.
yeah,
Sunshine.
thank you. Yeah, and yeah, he was real little then.
That's so interesting. Anyway, all right. I'll take us on a
Right.
million ten. I'm sorry.
All right. So my fairly old school song, and some of you might remember this, some of you might not. Um, the song "Girlfriend Boyfriend" by Blackstreet and Janet Jackson. And the song featured then really unknown Ja Rule and Eve. Um, the track was the lead single from their 1999 album, Finally. And yet, like I said, featured then mainly unknown rappers, Ja Rule and Eve. This was the second time the group worked with Janet Jackson after they assisted in the remix to her song I Get Lonely.
That's interesting. So for my older song, I too am keeping it in the 90s. We are such early 80s babies, my friend. We are such early 80s babies. My old dish song is from 95, and it is from the one, the only Tony Thompson of High Five. And his solo album, which he released in 95, called Sexational. Sexational. A fun, cute title, right? And that album for me is, for the most part, mostly a top to bottom play kind of album. Like that's a dope album. And I particularly love what I will reference today, the song Goodbye Eyes. He has exceptional lyrical delivery in that song, and it's a ballad with power. Don't you miss those ballads with power? We don't quite get those like we used to, but it's a ballad with power. And I thought it was so interesting for the bridge, the way they did the audio, produced the audio. Like it almost sounded like he was yelling empty room. And I feel like that was just an exquisite effect for that particular song. It worked very well. The topics for the week. So we have topics coming from hashtag VerseTV184A, coming from at Anthony Gaines 0823, hashtag VerseTV184B is yet another fun installment of hashtag T wants for real, T wants FR, coming from this time a Facebook dating profile, and hashtag VerseTV184C coming from at Soul Wanderlust underscore, and hashtag VerseTV184D coming from both at Hollywood Unlocked and at LGBTQ Niger. So, Basic Complexity, are you ready for us to get this show on the road?
Yeah.
184. Hashtag VerseTV. I'm Aaron Mack.
Kevin, aka Basic Complexity.
Hashtag VerseTV family. Hashtag VerseTV. Hashtag VerseTV family. 184.